Alright, it's time to go in and get some Midnight Madness tickets. Yeah! Oh boy, there's a lot of people here already, although definitely not 200, so we're good.
We will give you extra ones. We want to make sure everybody standing here right now gets a ticket to Midnight Madness, okay? Because you actually showed up. Yeah. All right? Yeah. We're also going to be filming this for the end of show presentation, so let's be excited and moving and hollering and waving your hands and being crazy like it's going to be tonight, all right, guys? All right, thank you. All right.
Alright, so I now have my Midnight Madness pass, so that is all good and done. So now I'm about to go do some lessons. At the start, the first one is Joel Grimes, which is thinking outside the box, but it looks kind of interesting. But then after that, RC Conceptio and the Creative Portrait, which I am looking forward to because I want to go see him and I want to talk to him for a little bit. So let's get started with these classes. Alright, so I've just come out of Joel Grimes' class, and if Joe McNally is like the magical unicorn of light, Joel Grimes is the rocket scientist. That dude is amazing. He's got me thinking about all sorts of really, really cool things right now, like using focus stacking, and God, it's incredible. That dude is really, 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 he's a genius. That's such a cool class. I'm already buzzing. I knew day 2 is always, that's when stuff really starts to kick off and it gets really, really fun now. So, oh, okay, so the doors for RC's class are just opening up, so I'm gonna go head in there, and then after that I've got Glyn Dewis's class, which is gonna be really cool, because it's about really, really easy black backgrounds, really nice portraits, just super simple apparently, so hopefully for that, and I'm just gonna go check out RC's class now. Alright, so that is this morning's round of classes done. I think that since the last time I recorded a clip, I was walking into RC's class, and I went into that was cool. He did a whole bunch of nice little cool tips in Photoshop. And then the next one after that was Glyn Dewis. He did a class on how to do invisible backgrounds. That was really, really cool. It was really super simple, really easy technique, and actually the class ended kind of early. So got to hang out with him and Dave Clayton, his assistant photo buddy, Kelby Evangelist. So that was really fun just to hang out and chill with them. And also I bumped into my friend Tanya, who I met at last year's Photoshop World in Vegas. And we've been chatting back and forth and emailing and stuff, so it was good to actually finally catch up with her. I think I saw her once yesterday kicking around, but haven't had a chance to speak to her till then. So she's off doing other classes. Yeah, so I'm probably going to catch up with her later on this afternoon. I'm walking back to the hotel right now to get some lunch, because I'm starving and we've got a couple hours before afternoon classes happen. So we have afternoon classes, oh, it's windy today right now. Afternoon classes, and then it's Midnight Madness after that. We've got a couple of events coming up this evening, so I won't be going to bed until 12:30 at the earliest. That's if we're not going out for dinner or anything. So what was after Glyn's class? I forgot. Oh yeah, I just came out of it, sorry, it's mind blank. Yeah, Scott Kelby's class on making photo books in Lightroom. That was really fun. Again, he's a great teacher. That was so much fun. But I'm now off to grab some lunch because I have a couple hours to spare while the expo floor is open. Because the second day I found for Photoshop World is always the busiest on the expo floor. I don't know what it is. I think it's just because it's a long day. People just hang out on the expo floor, so you get a lot of people there and it's just really, really busy. So I'm going to grab a little bit of a rest, try and get some emails done and grab some lunch, and then head back for another busy afternoon of Photoshop World. There you go. There's the convention center over here. Oh, one other thing I definitely don't want to forget is picking up my camera. I've got that in, Canon is cleaning it, their Canon Professional Services, CPS is over here, giving out free cleanings. I know I talked about it in the last vlog. So I brought my Canon over here with me, and they're going to give it a clean for free. I've just got to pick up this afternoon, and I hope I don't forget that. I've got the receipt in my pocket. I just completely blanked on it. It's just when I was walking down, I just remembered, oh yeah, I've got to pick up my expensive camera. So hopefully I'll remember that. Alright, so it's now time to attack part 2 of day 2. So let's get back in there and learn some more classes. Learn some more classes? No. Learn some more from classes. That's English.
If you shoot down, it usually looks like a snapshot. So you bring up a good point. We'll see what happens if we turn this off.
That's an actual car in the expo floor. Wow, that's amazing. So cool. Alright, so I've got one more class to go, and then that's it for today. And then after that, actually, we've got one more class. So I've got Joel Grimes. He's doing a class actually on 32-bit, which is going to be really cool, I think, because that's really good for HDR stuff. I do a lot of 32-bit stuff, so I'm looking forward to this class. He was pumping up this morning in his earlier class, so I'm really looking forward to that. But then after that, there's a thing, actually, for anybody here that's not been in Photoshop World, on the second day they do this, it's like a 2-hour panel thing, I guess is what you would call it, basically. They have a group of photographers, some of the best people in the industry. You're talking Moose Peterson, Joe McNally, can't think of anybody else off the top of my head, Julian Cost as well, she's awesome. Basically, it's like a 2-hour panel where they just show their portfolio of images, normally in a slideshow with music, or they talk about their images. I know Jay Maisel is also on the panel as well. He normally talks about pictures. What he normally shows actually is from the previous Photoshop World to this Photoshop World. He'll show the pictures that he's taken, and he'll kind of talk about them and stuff. That's really cool. But basically, anybody that's not been in Photoshop World before, this panel, this 2-hour panel alone, is worth coming to Photoshop World. It's incredible. It's always the best thing about going to this. It's super inspirational. It's always one of the highlights for me for going to Photoshop World. It's always a good creative boost. It basically makes you want to go out and make really cool stuff. So I'm really looking forward to that. So that's, I think, like 15 minutes or so after this last class. I thought normally they have a bit more of a gap between them, but I guess this time they're just kicking people straight into this show. But unfortunately, that's on the other side of the whole conference area, and this show packed out. It always gets packed out super quickly. So I'm gonna have to get over there pretty quickly. And then after that show, there's an hour-long break, and then there's Midnight Madness, which is another 2-hour thing that starts from 10 o'clock all the way through to midnight, and it's just fun and games. There's no learning of Photoshop. This is why I love the second day of Photoshop World. It's the funnest day. It's always packed full from start to finish, super fun. Midnight Madness is like the second favorite thing for me. Besides all the classes, besides all the learning and meeting the teachers and other photographers, the art photography panel and the Midnight Madness thing are the best things about Photoshop World. So you need to come just for that stuff in Photoshop World. So we've got an hour break. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try and maybe catch some sleep on the floor because I'm already starting to feel pretty tired. And then we've got the 2-hour panel, and then I don't know what's gonna happen after that. I know in Vegas, after Midnight Madness, people go to In-N-Out Burger. I did that last year, last one in Vegas. And so you're out and buying a burger at 1 o'clock in the morning kind of thing. So that's pretty tiring. So yeah. Oh, you beeped for a sec. I don't know why. Yeah, you're still recording. Whatever. Okay, I'm gonna keep going. But I don't know. Maybe people will go grab a burger at Steak and Shake or something. I'm not sure, but I'm gonna go head in now and try and get my seat for Joel Grimes' class, and then I guess I'm gonna try and show some clips of the art photography panel show. But I don't know if I'll be able to record that or not, but I will be recording clips of Midnight Madness because that is always really fun. And you get donuts at Midnight Madness, so come for free donuts. Alright, so I'm going to head up now.
I can't follow some of these people, they're just too incredible. So I'm going to start by saying I'm a commercial photographer here in Atlanta.
Alright, that's the art of photography show done. That's 2 hours. And it was amazing, as always, super inspirational, but I gotta admit, I am beat up. I am so tired. I am completely running on fumes, and we've got 2.5 hours to go before this is even finished. And then I've got like a 10-minute walk to the hotel from here. I am running on fumes. I've got no energy, but I'm just gonna have to barge through this because Midnight Madness I'm never ever gonna miss. It's always the best time. Well, it's not the best time, but it's also the funnest time. It's just a nice switch off, no learning, just fun games. And you get free donuts, which is donuts, sugar is what I need right now. So I'm gonna go hang out and chill out with people outside for Midnight Madness. We've got about 30-45 minutes before Midnight Madness starts, and I'm already starting my words, so I'm gonna stop this clip because I'm tired and I don't want to be speaking any more words.
Gary from Hunch Photo is gonna give you guys a card. On that card, there's a number. Hold that card tight, because throughout this event, we're gonna give away prizes to people, and we're gonna give away prizes to people based on those numbers. So, yes, let's do it right now. Ready? You notice my voice is pretty good?
I can do it.
She can do whatever she wants. Alright, I'm gonna need your help. Wait a second.
It's a good week. It's a good
Mr. Versace, would you like to help me for a moment? Yeah. We have a celebrity in the house, Mr. Versace. Would you like to give the command to go, or would you like to do the hula? Or both. Mr. Versace's done his mentor since 1999.
All right, are you ready?
So I need your help. You said your mark, get set, go. So ready? Well, I didn't say you. I got to do it. On your mark, get set, go! All right, we're going to give them a quick keep practicing. Oh, God. That's crazy.
You can't do that.
This looks like an African travel
All right. We're not Las Vegas. All right, no, you're doing good. All right, hold up. All right, now, here we go.
Wait, but you can stop?
If the hula hoop falls, you're down. Okay. On your mark. Get set. Oh, wait, what am I doing? People, you're supposed to be helping me here. Okay. On your mark. Get set. Go.
You were doing so
Wait, she's still on? She's still, she's doing great. Here we go.
We need your help, Jeremy. You're going to demonstrate something for the people. We're getting all the speakers as they're coming out. How many people saw Jeremy's speech?
Oh, yeah.
All right, your mission, if you choose to accept it. If you don't, I put you in a dumpster. No. You have to take the sword, put it on your forehead. Just with your facial expression. It has to go down into your mouth. It can't fall. You can catch it, but you can't fall. All right, head back. Who's good at singing? All right, head back.
Hey, Vanilla, he's got an unfair advantage. He's got some weird.
I know. All right, guys, get ready. Hit it. On your mark.
Get set, go!
Keep going. I'll help you just a little bit because I like
You can do it!
You can do it!
Here we go! Here we go!
You can do it!
He wasn't supposed to make it! How did you do that? My worst thing. No one's going to dead count. And then we're going to start. Midnight Madness! Midnight Madness! Midnight Madness! Midnight Madness! I think that got your attention. So, we go through there. So, Midnight Madness! Midnight
one of these, the official Midnight Madness t-shirt. Before we get them out, I have to read it, because Felix always comes up with these, and he makes a special one for each Photoshop world. This one has the skull and crossbones, and it says, "I got some free booty."
Right, so the battery died on the camera right as Midnight Madness was starting. Unfortunately, I didn't bring my spare battery with me, so I didn't get to film any of the really funny, cool stuff that happened in Midnight Madness. But I guess that means that you just have to come along to the next Photoshop World and experience Midnight Madness for yourself. It was great fun, lots of stupid jokes. It's really good if you like watching other people being made a fool of. The key is just not participating in it yourself and just laughing at other people. At least that's what I do, because I'm terrified of standing up in front of people, even though I do these video things. Anyway, I'm going to go to sleep because I'm incredibly tired right now. Thankfully, I don't have to get up at like 5:30 in the morning or 6 in the morning. I can get up at like 7, half 7, have a couple hours sleep and still catch all my classes. I think this will be like the second Photoshop World ever for me where I'll actually get to go to every single class. Sometimes I'll skip. The most common class I figured that gets skipped is the first class of day 2, but more often it's the first class of day 3, because that's the point when day 2 is a full day and a lot of people do it from start to finish, and all the way through from getting up early to getting a Midnight Madness ticket, all the way through to going to Midnight Madness just like I'm doing, or just like I did just now. So a lot of people have had zero sleep. Some people even go to the after party on the first day, so they've had very little sleep to begin with, and day 3 is basically time to catch up on some sleep. So I'm still probably going to make it for all my classes, so that's going to be really fun for me. But yeah, I'm gonna jump to sleep because I'm exhausted. So hope you've enjoyed day 2 and stay tuned for day 3 tomorrow. Bye.